Hello world and welcome to the Mecca Mastery TV. I am your host Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you, my soul friend, are in the right place. I'm so excited about this video, as I say in every episode, because in this episode we are speaking about spiritual and personal development. And the topic of this video is spirits. Should you call on spirits? Should you not? Let's get straight into the video. Whew. Okay, if you see anything moving, it is my baby Faith. Of course, every time we film, here she goes. Say hey, Faith. That's why she's looking crazy, because she's like, please don't put me out there on the spotlight. Yeah, Faith, because every time we film, here you go. You want to just be in the groove. So if you see her little tail and her face, just go along with it, okay? So, calling on spirits, okay? Before I keep going, before I drop the gems in this video, I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss any updates, because I am dropping this food for your soul every single Monday, baby, okay? Soul food. Now, calling on spirits. Before I dive deep into it, I want to say something, right? If you guys been following me for a while, welcome back to my Mecca Mastery TV family members. And if you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you. But if you've been following me for a while, then you already know that I share a lot about my spiritual journey. And when I had just that aha moment and moment of, like, I guess, awakening consciousness, even though we are all spiritual beings, some of our light is just off. So hit the switch on, right? So that moment when the switch just came on for me, how my spiritual journey came about, the things that I did, the tools that I've used to allow me to come into a deep space of alignment with myself, right? And so I always state here, and this is a disclaimer, I need you to know something, that you don't need anything outside of yourself and externally to connect with who you are, with the goddesses and the gods that you are, with the divine, okay? To get to that space of alignment, all you need is a deep intention, okay? A deep intention, right? And you can do it wherever you are. You go into that space of stillness inside of yourself with an intention, and bam, you're there. So, as you know, today, spirituality has become a trend, and it has become something that we have normalized, right? Because at first it was some woo-woo, wah-wah, ha-ha, this some little woo-woo stuff, this voodoo stuff, this weird stuff, this is that, that on that other stuff, okay? That was that. It was viewed as that, the hippies and all of that. Now it is something that your average Joe, okay? That's what we would call it, okay? Your average Joe is on it. Like, oh, he meditate, he wearing his crystals, okay? He doing his chants and he's doing his yoga, okay? He got a tarot reading and he's all into astrology and he's aligning with the stars and things of that nature. So also within that came about is calling on spirits. Yoruba teachings, spirits, the art, Michael, spirits, orishas and things of that nature. So people are always talking about the ancestors and whether you should have a altar and things of that nature. And I just wanted to share my experience with it and share my little 2 cents and my perspective, because I get this a lot that come up within me and just in general in the community. And so yeah, let's get into it. So spirits. First of all, let's get into what spirits are, right? Spirits are ancestors. There are aspects within us. Some people think that spirits are, people who have passed away and they have gone to wherever they are at. We don't know, heaven, okay, or in the galaxy somewhere. And yes, it is. All of it is true. If you believe it's true, right? So your ancestor in the spirit can be your grandmother, can be your grandfather, can be your dad, can be your cat, can be anything. It was a being that was once here on this planet and has transcended into the non-physical reality, and you can still have communication with these spirits, okay, with these people, with these orishas, in a non-physical way, right, from the seat of your soul. But you can use physical things, so they have physical attributes. So let me give you an example. Let me back up, because I don't even have to try to go over nobody's head, because I hate when people try to go over my head. I'll be like, hold on, back up, explain it to me like I'm in the 5th grade, because yeah, don't do that, right? So let's say this is me, I am Mecca here. I am Mecca. And you know my personality. You've been following me, or you just now following me and you just now tuning in. You see what's up, okay? I am Mecca, and this is Mecca. Mecca was a personality here on this planet. She was a dancer. You know, she loved reading. And one of her strong suits were, you know, connecting with the element of water. And she loved to do things such as take certain things from nature and put it into a good logic and a word for the human beings to get, right? She loved the color red, and you know, fire and heat was, you know, something that allowed her to dive deep into her creativity. She was just naturally happy, and she loved crystals, and she loved the color purple and things of that nature, right? So let's say that when you attune with me in Mecca and you come into my world, there are certain things that you receive when you come to me. It's like that today in real life, right? When friends or family or anybody come into my presence, right, they leave with something that I vibrate deep in. They leave with the element of that, right? So if I am a happy person and if I am very ambitious, I have an ambitious spirit, right? So people who is lacking ambition, they come into my world, they come into my space, and now that vibration of ambition is active within them. So let's say I pass away, I go into the galaxies, I go into the non-physical realm, and people want to call on the energy of Mecca, which is the energy of water, the energy of ambition, the energy of this and that, because when that's what I'm active, I'm up here in the galaxies, okay, and I'm sending that energy of ambition down into you when you want to call on my energy. That is what a spirit is, right? And so it's in different you know, religions. Everybody got their religions and their labels and things of that nature. The Orishas and all of this stuff in Christianity, all of it is the same thing. It has different names and different labels, but you are calling on a certain energy. Now, I've had experiences with calling on spirits, like the Yoruba teachings and the Orishas, and I've had extraterrestrial things happen in my space when I was not ready to call on these spirits, right? And so I wanted to make this video for people who have this question as to, should I call on spirits or not? Am I diving deep in my spirituality and things of that nature? I just want you to know you don't need to do anything extra, right? Having a simple intention, going deep within yourself through meditation, prayer, journaling is enough. If your spirit is naturally calling you to something, then you do it. Don't necessarily go tampering with things because you see other people doing it, because your spirit, right, your soul have not turned you into that direction. So when you try to go and tampering with things because you've just seen it, that's when you can start to get in trouble. And that's what I did, right? Because I thought that I should be calling on spirits and doing certain rituals and sacrifices with chickens and calling on certain spirits because I seen somebody else do it. And so what happened? I started seeing weird shit happen in my life, in my home. Okay, chaos was brought to me because these spirits were not naturally coming to me, right? It wasn't natural. Now, what did naturally come about was me learning about the spirits, right? Learning about the spirits, getting more information on the spirits and the energy of the spirits. But when I started doing all this other stuff, it was because I was seeing other people do it. And I was feeling like, oh, maybe I should be doing this because am I really that spiritual, which is coming from an egoic space. So if you're coming from an egoic space, right, you're always going to get some heat that you don't. It ain't the good heat. It's the heat that's about to burn your damn hand when you put it in the fire. If you play with fire, you're going to get burned. It's not the heat that's going to warm you when you're sitting by the fire pit, okay? The fire pit, okay? And the fire logs with your blanket on and a cup of, you know, organic, dark hot chocolate with some almond milk, okay? And a little bit of cinnamon and vanilla. It ain't that one, okay? It ain't that one. So it depends on your spiritual maturity, right? How mature are you? How mature are you spiritually? And there's what I mean by that is levels to this, not comparing it to somebody externally, but how deep are you in alignment with yourself and the divine? Only you know that. Only you know that. And I know, for example, throughout my journey since 2015, when I really tuned in and turned the light switch on, right? I know even throughout my journey today, when I'm really tapped in and when I'm not. I know when I'm far away from my soul home, from the seat of my soul, and when I'm not, right? I know. So if I know I'm far away and I can't really feel myself and I can't really feel the essence of life, okay, it don't feel like the trees are breathing when I see them, I know I don't need to be playing around with external things. I just need to do the bare minimum so I can feel, right, my connection to myself, right? That's what I need to do. When I feel my connection deep to myself and I'm really in a different plane, okay, and I'm out of this third dimension, that's when and if it comes to me, it ain't nothing that I seek. It comes to me. It's an upload. It's something that chooses me. I don't choose it. So I hope that makes sense as far as like, should you align with spirits? Yes, when they call you, when it comes up within you naturally, not because you see people doing it on Instagram or YouTube, right? And to know that you don't need to do anything, right? Naturally, people was like, you know, I want an altar. And you can put whatever you want on your altar, right? There's no perfect way, right way, wrong way. There are people that write books that tell you how to set up altars and that guide you, but your spirit is going to tell you what you need on that altar. Whether you need a purple candle, a red candle, a blue candle, an orange candle, a white candle, whatever, right? Your spirit is going to tell you. You don't have to have something specific based on what somebody else is telling you. You have to tune within. That's why it's the art of allowing is very important here, and using the tools of meditation and journaling is the most powerful, because they tell you what you need to know. That's how you can really converse with your soul to say, what do I need? Because most people are out here just busy being busy, doing stuff, calling on spirits, doing all these rituals, but they're not tapped in because they're what they see somebody else doing. That's what the divine have brought to them. That's the upload that they received. You might have not received that. So what's my best advice, right? Tune within yourself. Go in and ask your spirit, what do you need, and what is externally available to you that you need to align with best to get into that space of stillness, alignment, and tapped in to the divine. That is it. It's that simple. It's that simple. And if that is sacrificing chickens, I ain't there yet. I don't know if I will ever be there, then so be it. I'm not judging nobody because I don't know. I just know what my spirits and what the divine is telling me, what is coming from the seat of my soul. It ain't no competition. This is not no blueprint. It ain't no levels to this as far as anybody else. It's levels within yourself. I hope this video makes sense. I hope this resonates with somebody. I hope this was an answer to a question that you had, okay? But I just want you to know something as well. Stop playing, right, with fire if you're not ready to take that heat. And that's all I got to say. And with that being said, I hope you love this video and you share this with somebody that you care about. Because we always say here at Mecca Mastery TV that sharing is caring. You, my soul friend, you go out into the world, you kick a whole lot of action. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything, because you can do whatever you put your mind to. If you're on social media, follow me on these social media platforms. If you want to connect with me deeper, you can book a Pick My Brain session. Click the link in the description box below, or email me directly at meccabookings@gmail.com. And make sure you check out my website, meccafreeman.com, so you can check out all the food I have for your soul, manifestation ritual guides. I have some guides on how to get your shit together. I have some guides on how to meditate. I got a 21-day healing plan and so much more, okay? As always, I'm sending love, light, peace, tranquility, gratitude, good ass vibes your way. Until next time, I see you in the next episode with peace and love. See you.